everyone, it's Jordan, and today I'm going to give you guys another book haul. So I bought a few books for past 4 months of the year, and I'm going to let you guys know, yes, from the title, it's going to be my last book haul for a while because I'm getting married in 3 months, and I'm not going to be buying as much books as I wanted to, so that's why I kind of bought some of the books that I wanted for now until after my wedding, because I'm pretty sure my book buying ban will change after my wedding, and I'll let you guys know in an update video or something, or in my reading vlogs. But for now, I have some books that I want to share you guys, and I'm just really excited to show you all the books that I am buying until before my wedding, before I have to go on an extreme book buying ban until after my wedding. Yes, so yeah, let's get to the books that I got recently. So the first book that I got recently is The Wedding Date by Jasmine Jalori. I think that's how it's pronounced, and I'm sorry about that. This is about a woman who gets a date for her wedding, and there's fake dating involved, obviously, and I got this from my grandma for Christmas, so I thank my grandma for that. And I've heard mixed things about this book, but I really want to give it a try because I've heard her other novels are good as well, and I know she has a new one that's coming out, but I want to start off with, I think this is her debut, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm still want to give this one a try, and I'm excited to try out because obviously I like books about weddings and stuff and fake dating, obviously. And the next book that I got recently is Undercover Bromance by Alyssa K. Adams. This is a companion novel to the Bromance Book Club. If you haven't read the first book is about a man who wants to give his marriage a second chance because he's not willing to give up on his marriage while his wife is willing to. So he goes to his friends from a baseball team, and they formed a book club called the Bromance Book Club to read romance books, to like try to romance again. I honestly love the Bromance Book Club so much that I want to continue on with the series. I know the 4th book just came out last year, and I think there's going to be a 5th one coming out. I'm not sure yet, but I'm just really excited to continue on with the series because I just love it so much, and the characters make me laugh a lot, and I'm just like, I need more. So yeah, and I'm glad that my grandma also got me this book for Christmas, and I thank her for that, and I'm just really excited to continue on with this series. And the next book that I got is One True Loss by Alyssa Bryant. This is a companion novel to Happily Ever Afters, and this is about her friend going to a Caribbean cruise to, yeah, she's going on a cruise, and she wants to head into one of the colleges just to prove that to her family that she can go to that college. That's all I know about it. If you haven't read the first book's about a girl who wants to read or wants to write her own romance novel, and then her friends try to get her to date to get inspiration for it. And I'm just excited about this book because it's my most anticipated release of this year, and I haven't picked it up yet, but I know it's going to be a top priority for me because I do want to read as soon as possible because I love the first book so much, and of course, like I said, this is a companion novel, but I'm just really excited to pick it up because I really want to read it so badly. And the next book that I got recently is Witches Steeped in Gold by Sianon Smart. I'm sorry if I butchered the author's name, but all I know about this book is a Jamaican fantasy. That's all I know about it. I know this book, some people have talked about this a couple of times on BookTube, but I haven't heard a lot of people talk about it, but it kind of got my interest just because I never read a book that is a Jamaican fantasy, or takes place, or a Jamaican inspired story, so I'm kind of really curious about it, and I'm just excited to read it. And I know this involves sisters, I think, too, but like I said, I'm not sure, but I'm just really excited to pick it up because I've been wanting to give it a try since I first heard about it. And the next book that I got recently is Welder Lore, An Accidental Apprentice by Amanda Foody. I got this book specifically because I read Amanda Foody before and I enjoyed her works, and I didn't know she wrote a middle grade until Melanie from Completely Melanie has read it, and she really has enjoyed it, and I'm just really curious about it. And I don't know much about this book other than one of the characters is an apprentice of some kind, but I'm just excited to read it just because it's from an author that I've read before but didn't know that she wrote middle grade as well. And I think the second book just came out recently or is coming out sometime this year, and I'm just really curious about it. And yeah, it did come out because I kind of saw it the other day, but I do hope to pick this up just because I'm really curious about it, and plus I really like the author's previous works. The next book that I got is actually a Valentine's Day gift from my fiance Kevin, which is Spiderman Comic, the Marvel Master Works Spider-Man numbers 1 through 10. I did not expect this from him because he rarely buys me books just because he knows that how much of a big TBR pile that I have, and there's some that from him that I still haven't read yet, and he's like, I'm not going to give you any more books until you read more. But this was, he knows that I love Spider-Man so much because he's my #1 favorite Marvel hero of all time, and I just can't believe he gave me the first volume, and I'm just really excited to read this, and I'm just excited to read all 10. Oh my gosh, I'm just really excited to read this when I can, and I'm just really excited that I got this and from my fiance, and I'm just really excited about that. And yeah, I can't wait to read it whenever that may be. And the next book that I got recently is These Deadly Games by Diana Urban, who is the author of All Your Twisted Secrets, and this is another most anticipated release of this year for me, but this time this is about a girl whose sister got kidnapped, and the kidnapper gave her a few rules in order to save her sister. Is she can't call to the police, and you have to follow his rules or her sister dies, and I'm just really excited about it. I love her previous books so much that I'm like, I need to give this a try, and it's another mystery that I'm really curious about, and I'm just like, I need to read this as soon as possible, even though I haven't picked it up yet, but I do hope to read it because I'm really excited about it, and plus it's my most anticipated release of this year, and yeah, I'm just really excited to pick this up. Like I said, I really liked her previous work so much that I want to give this one a try as well. And the next book that I got recently is The X Hex by Erin Sterling. This is about, all I know about this book is a witchy romance book. I know this, she's also known as Rachel Hawkins, and I did enjoy her previous work, which is Prince Charming's, and this is her adult book, and I'm just really curious about it, and this would be a perfect read for like around Halloween time, because I know I like reading some books that relate to Halloween around Halloween time, so I thought if I'm in the mood for a romance in October, I would probably pick this up, and I'm really curious about it. And this was another book that's hyped on book 2, but I haven't heard a lot of people talk about it, which is weird, but I'm still really curious about it, and I hope to enjoy this as well, since I enjoyed one of the previous books that I read by her, and I'm just really curious, and plus, like I said, this will be a perfect read for Halloween. The next book that I got recently is Gallant by Victoria Schwab, or V. Schwab, I should say, and I've read, this is another anticipated book, and the most anticipated book for me because I've read The Invisible Life of Eddie LaRue, and I'm just love that book so much, and I want to give this one a try. And apparently this one is like a secret garden and another thing I forgot, but I'm just really curious about it, and I think she's searching for her mom after reading one of her journals, and I'm just really curious about it. And oh my gosh, that end papers is so beautiful, and it does remind me of A Secret Garden, and I've seen the movies, but I haven't read the book, but I'm just really curious about it, and plus I really liked, like I said, I loved The Invisible Life of Eddie LaRue, and I've just been wanting to pick this one up because I also liked her Darker Shade of Magic book. I only read the first book in the series, but I haven't continued on with the series yet, but I'm just really excited to pick this up because I liked her previous work. And the next book that I got recently is the Twice Magic by Christina Cowell. This is the second book in the Wizards of One series. If you haven't read the first book is about a boy who doesn't have any magic at all, and he's on a quest to find this sword, and then there is this girl who is finding that sword as well for a different reason, and I I really enjoyed the first book so much that I want to continue on with it series, and I definitely hope that I do, just because I really like the first book and I really like the friendship in here, and plus there's illustrations throughout the book, and I'm just like, one of the reasons why I liked it so much, and it's definitely another middle grade book that I really liked as well, and I do want to continue on the series because I want to know what happens next, so I'm just really excited to continue on with the series. Speaking of continuing with a series, the next book that I got recently is Death by Tea by Alex Erickson, excuse me, sorry. And this is the second book in the bookstore cafe series. And if you haven't read the first book, Death by Coffee, it's about a woman who started to open her coffee shop, and then one of the customers ends up dead, and the police has blamed her for it. And then of course this is the second one, and I'm just really excited to pick this up because I enjoyed the first book so much, and I know there's many people on Goodreads it's like very low rated, but I was one of those people who really enjoyed it, and I've been wanting to read more cozy mysteries, and I do hope to read more in the future, but I want to try and continue on with the series, and plus especially when the third one is like it's called Death by Pumpkin Spice, I think that's what it's called, so I do hope to get that too, so I can have a Halloween read along with that. So yeah, I'm just really excited to pick this and continue on with the series. I mean, look at this cute little cat. He's so cute. So yeah, a lot of cozy mystery books have cats on the cover, and that's what drew me into them because I'm a big cat person. But I'm just excited to continue on with a series along with other series that I'm really behind on. And the next book that I got recently is Her Royal Highness by Rachel Hawkins. This is a companion novel to Prince Charming, and I'm trying to figure out what characters are followed by, but either way I'm excited to pick it up because I loved the first book so much. I think I read the first book in a day or two. I don't remember, but yeah, I think it was within a day, and I just enjoyed it so much. A lot of characters made me laugh, and I'm just like, I want to continue on with the series, and yeah, I'm just really curious about it, and I'm pretty sure I want to reread the first book just because I'm trying to remember what happens, even though I still remember what happens, but yeah, either way, I'm just excited to pick it up. And the next book that I got recently is Delphine and the Silver Needle by Alyssa Moon. This is a Disney book that I'm really curious about. I actually found this in Target, and I didn't order it until now because this is about one of Cinderella's mice, and I'm just really curious about it, and I'm all for it because I love anything Disney. You guys know I'm a big Disney fan. I mean, this cover is so gorgeous, and you can really tell that this is a Cinderella book, and plus the end pages. Oh my gosh, it's the map of the whole kingdom. Oh my gosh, so gorgeous. So I am just really want to read this because of that, and plus it's a Disney book, and you guys know I'm a big Disney fan, so I'm just excited about it and learn about one of Cinderella's mice, because I don't know why, they're some of my favorite characters from Cinderella, and I'm like, I need to read this because it sounds so amazing, and I'm just really excited to read it, and I'm just really excited to read this because I need more Disney books in my life. And the next book that I got recently, It All Comes Back to You by Farah Nezri. All I know about this book is I know I've read her previous book, I Hope You Get This Message, which is a sci-fi, but this is a contemporary about two people who are supposed to be in arranged marriage, and that's all I know about it, and it kind of got me curious, and I'm just excited to read it because I've read another book by her, and it got me curious about this one because I haven't read a lot of books that's about teenagers in an arranged marriage before, so yeah, I'm curious about it, and I'm just really excited about it, and I'm curious. So yeah, I'm just excited about picking this up like any other books, but yeah, I'm still excited either way. And the last book that I got recently is Chaotic Good by Whitney Garner. I've read Your Welcome Universe by her, and I really enjoy it, and I thought I would give this one a try. And this is basically about a girl who wants to in a cosplay contest. That's all I know about it, and it's super short, which is surprising to me, but either way, I'm just excited about it because I haven't read a lot of books that has to do with cosplay or like going to any kind of con to do cosplay contests, and I'm just really curious about it, and I'm just really excited to pick this up because I've been really curious about it since I've heard about it, and I had Your Welcome Universe on my TBR for so long that I wanted to read that first before this one. But yeah, I'm really excited about this book. Either way, like any other books that I've been talking about in this haul. So that's all the books that I got recently. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and comment down below what books that you've got recently. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button and click the bell icon to notify when I post new videos. Also, you can follow me on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads, which all links will be down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!